Thanks for joining us, everybody. The next edition of our video blog today is going to be the installation process. Everything that you need to know about installing granite countertops. Y'all emailed us, y'all wanted to know what to do to prepare best for the install. So I'm here to tell you. The first thing that you want to do is the day before we're coming or the morning of is to clear off your countertops. Now this is finished product, I understand that. So this is just for demonstration only. If this were for mica countertops or tile, whatever countertops you have, you would want to clear off all your countertops before we got there. In addition to clearing off your countertops, you would also want to empty your cabinets, just the lower ones underneath your countertops. Don't worry about your uppers. Sure, you could put a towel or a sheet covering everything, but the reality is, if you don't empty all of that, you'll probably be taking off every single plate one by one and cleaning it after we leave. Now, I don't want to get you concerned. We don't do a whole lot of dust. It's enough to be annoying. Also, another thing to think about before we come is if you're going to replace your faucet. This is where we drill the faucet holes right here. If you're reusing your existing faucet, let the installer know ahead of time so he's prepared. If you bought a new faucet, we definitely want you to have it the day we come to install. In addition, if you had a cooktop over here, this is a range area where it sits on the floor. If this was a cooktop where there was a cabinet here and the countertop went all the way over, we would want you to let us know if you're reusing your existing cooktop that we're going to cut a hole out for, or if you bought a new one. Either way, if you bought a new one, have it here the day we come to install. That's pretty much the key. We're going to do the rest from there. Our process is really, really simple, guys. When we walk into your house and knock on your door, introduce ourselves, the first thing we're going to do, if you have existing countertops, is we're going to pop them off, disconnect your sink, and haul them away. After that, we're going to bring every single piece in one by one and make sure that it fit right. We're taking a template, guys, and when you're doing a template, it's exactly that. It can't be 100% precise. So when we bring the pieces in, there's a lot of gray area where a good installer is separated from a great installer. We have great installers. So he brings the piece in, figure out where he hits the walls, how many gaps you have, how to seam it together, make sure those seams line up really, really smooth when it makes the turn. If everything is all good, he lifts the counter up, he glues it down, he sets it permanently. If minor adjustments need to be made, he'll take the piece back outside, he'll notch out where he has to notch out, he'll bring it back in, you'll never know the difference. After that, we're gonna set the sink, guys. The sink is usually an undermount. Not to say that you have to go with one, it's just more advisable. You can wipe everything directly into your sink. The undermount we're gonna put underneath the countertop, cut out grooves on the outside of the granite underneath so we can bolt it into place so it'll stay there for life. We'll still put some adhesive. Of course, we'll caulk this gap right here so no water gets in between. Following that, depending on what faucet you chose and how many holes you want, we're going to drill the faucet holes for you. Now this customer went with two. Two usually is a one-hole faucet with a sprayer connected to it and a lever, and this quite often is a soap dispenser. It's completely up to you. You have it here, we ask you how many holes, you tell us. We keep it really, really simple for you guys. Now, after we get all these pieces beautifully installed like you see right here to as close to perfection as possible, we're gonna clean everything up with acetone, get all the gunk up, all the dirt, all the grime. Then we're gonna put our DuPont 15-year bulletproof seal on. Now this stuff is the highest rated seal that we can find in the market and the most expensive. We wanna give you guys the best possible seal possible so nothing happens to your countertops, guys. Of course, at the end of it, we want you all to see it, make sure that you like the work that we did. Thank us, hopefully, that we did a good job, that you love it as much as we love it too. And then we clean up everything and leave it as clean as we entered your house. Leave it with a smile on your face and make it as painless as possible. So I think that covers it pretty well, guys. If you feel like we didn't cover it, just email me, we'll do a second part. Thank you.